Are you thinking about moving to San Antonio, but you're just not sure whether or not downtown or the suburbs is the area for you? Well, today I'm going to tell you all about it. Hi, I'm Christine Johnson with Fathom Realty. Welcome to another episode of Serving San Antonio, where I tell you all there is to know about living in San Antonio and the surrounding areas. So if you need any assistance or you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. If you're thinking about moving to San Antonio, but you can't decide whether or not you want to live downtown or in the suburbs, hopefully this video will give you a few things to think about. The first places we're going to start is explaining the differences in lifestyle. Downtown San Antonio is full of cultural diversity. Now, I don't make it downtown very often because I have two little humans, but when I do make it down there, there's two of my favorite places that I like to go to that you have definitely got to check out. The first one is Back Unturned Brewery. Now, yes, I know it's a brewery, but it has amazing pizza and amazing wings, along with some other really great food that you definitely have to check out. My second favorite place to go is La Panderia Cafe and Bakery. It has some of the most amazing breakfast, and I highly recommend it. Now, if you go, be sure to get there early, or if you get there a little bit later, just expect a long line. So now that we've talked about the restaurants downtown, let's talk about the restaurants in the suburbs. Now, one of my favorites is Whiskey Cake. It's a farm-to-table restaurant, and I promise it will not disappoint. First, they have an awesome happy hour, so make sure you check that out. Second, they have whiskey cake, but be sure you get one to share because it's a huge piece. And if you need any recommendations on what to eat while you're there, just give me a call. I'll help you out. Okay, so now that we've talked about the food, let's talk about the social atmosphere. One of the top reasons people love living downtown is that there's never a lack of things to do. You've got the downtown Riverwalk and all the places around it to check out. You've got the mom and pop shops to go shopping at. You've got the downtown Pearl with the lawn if you just want to go and sit and hang with some friends. There's also some breweries down there, some other restaurants you can go check out. And there's coffee shops if you want to go take your laptop and get some work done. Not to mention the downtown area is growing really fast. So in a few years, you might have too much to do down there, if that's even a thing. So you're probably wondering what the social setting is like in the suburbs. Well, the suburbs is just a little bit more laid back. You don't really get the small town feel in the suburbs. You get more of the, I need to run to Target and it's right around the corner, or I need to head over to Walmart to get something. Those bigger stores. I'm not saying there's not smaller stores, but in terms of if you're downtown, you're not going to have the accessibility to, let's say, a Target or a Walmart as easily as you would in the suburbs. Now, you're probably wondering about the nightlife. Coming from a mom, I don't know of all the hot spots out there that are open past 11, but I'm sure that we could find you some. But if you're anything like me and you have children, your nightlife might look a little different than the rest. My nightlife looks a little like this. I get home from school, the kids go outside to play, let's say it's a Friday night, Saturday night, the neighbors come over, the kids all play, and that's our nightlife. So if you're looking for something open a little bit past 11, you might have to either drive down to the city or go to one of those hidden gems that I haven't quite found yet. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the overall location. A lot of people wanna be close to work and wanna know how far it's going to be from work based on where they wanna live. So this will probably answer a few of your questions. So if you're coming from the downtown area and you find yourself having to travel 35 north towards Austin, you're gonna hit a lot of traffic. So be prepared to either sit in traffic or try to leave a little bit before rush hour. Now, if you're heading out of downtown area and you have to work somewhere off 1604, be prepared to just sit in traffic. There's no way around it. 1604 is traffic no matter the time of day, but there are very specific times of day, especially the end of day and the beginning of day, that you might want to avoid traveling if you can. Okay, so I told you about 35 and 1604. Those roads also go for living in the suburbs. There's just no way around avoiding them. There might be some back roads that you can take, but I still feel like eventually you're still gonna have to get on one of them either way. A piece of advice that I offer to everybody is travel the route before you buy the house. Travel it during the times that you'll be going to and from work, and I promise you, you'll get a really good feel of what it would be like on your daily commute. Because the last thing you wanna do is buy a house and then sit in traffic on the way to work every day. Okay, so to sum up all the things about living downtown and living in the suburbs, here you go. If you love the nightlife, if you love being able to walk to places and being able to just go out and eat, then downtown is the place to be. But if you're looking for a place to raise a family where you have neighbors that have kids the same age and a Target around the corner, then the suburbs might be a better fit for you. Well, I hope this video gave you some ideas on the differences between living downtown San Antonio and living in the suburbs. If you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I know moving can be really tricky and really stressful, so that's what I'm here for. So please reach out to me. So if you like what you saw and you want to learn more about living here in San Antonio, hit the subscribe button above and tap that little like button for more videos just like this. Thanks for watching another episode of Serving San Antonio. I'm Christine Johnson with Fathom Realty. See you next time.